What's up with the YouTube? It's your boy Lil Josh, and you watching Biz Entertainment. Y'all know what's going on, and we back with another one, man. And today is day 14 of Scaretober, Vlogtober, 31 days of scary movies, man, with your boy Bizzle Entertainment. Let's get straight into it. Alright, so I told y'all today is going to be a double movie review again so that we can catch back up. And today, the two movies that we watched were It of 2017 and Hereditary of 2018. Now, let's start off with It first. And I'm gonna try to make this review a little quick because I gotta edit it and then go and get it out of here before I go to work. I really liked It. When I first seen it, I think I seen it a few times, maybe like 2 times or whatever. When I first seen it in theaters, it was very good to me. When I saw it the second time, it was still very good to me. And when I saw it this time, it was still very good to me. I feel like the story of it's a pretty cool story, pretty interesting story. And it goes far back too, like from a historical standpoint. And I like that about the movie. They did a lot of amazing shots. There was a lot of amazing scenes, like freaked out horror scenes when it came to Pennywise, torturing the kids or whatever. And each kid had their own personal scene, and it was just so creepy and it was brilliant, you know what I'm saying, to say the least about it. I noticed that the cinematographer liked to use like low angle shots. He used a lot of low angle shots, and he used a lot of shots using the Dutch angle. And for y'all that don't know what the Dutch angle is, it's just turning the camera diagonal. So it's called the Dutch angle, but that really brought a lot of creepiness, and it brought a different feel to it as well. So I think they used those shots very, very good. It kind of just gave you a twisted, kind of, I don't know, but it was very good. The actors, they were really good for them to be kids like that. I mean, of course, I know they probably a little older, but in the movie they presented themselves to be like high schoolers. You know what I'm saying? They did a very good job acting. The makeup artist did good. The horror house, that was probably one of my favorite scenes, running through the horror house, and the sewer as well. This was a very good movie to me. The only problem that I had with this movie is I was kind of confused as to how can the kids see what Pennywise is doing, or how can they be hunted by Pennywise, but none of the adults could be. And in the movie, it does have a portion where they kind of say the kids believe, so that's why he can hunt them. But then again, it's like, what are the kids believing in? They don't even know Pennywise, so how can they believe in you to where you can torture them? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like the adults can't see or can't be hunted by Pennywise because they're adults. And is it because they don't believe in stuff like this? I don't understand that, because the way they defeated him, spoiler alert, was basically not being afraid of him anymore and not believing in the things that they are encountering. So it's like, if that's the case, because some people can see what he do, some people can't, but all the kids can. So is it just only kids? Does he purposely only hunt certain people, or can he only hunt certain people? So that was the only kind of problem that I had with this movie. I didn't understand that. I mean, I probably could look it up to get more information about that. Like I said, they had some amazing scenes in this movie. They had some amazing jump scares as well. Great acting. I really like this film. I really do. It, Chapter 1, not the very first one, but the first one of 2017. They have a Chapter 2, which I think Chapter 2 is great as well. But we may not get to that in this series. There may be something that you gotta check out. I give this movie a 9.4 out of 10. That is very high. This is definitely the highest rated movie that we rated on this channel, during this series. So Yeah, like I said, this is a very great film. If you haven't seen it, Chapter 1, 2017 version, it's definitely worth the watch. Now, for the next film, before we even say anything about this film, this lady right here, we finna give her a round of applause. This lady, Toni Collette, I probably be saying her name wrong. She is an amazing, I'm talking about an amazing actress, especially in this movie. Now, I haven't seen any of her other films, but in this movie alone, I believe I read that she did win Best Actress for this movie, Hereditary. But when I tell y'all, man, it's a scene in here when she at the dinner table and just, man, this woman can act.
Fucking say it! Don't you swear at me, you little shit! Don't you ever raise your voice at me! I am your mother! Do you understand? All I do is worry and slave and defend you, and all I get back is that fucking face on your face!
For sure. She gave it in this movie, for sure. I'm gonna have to, yeah. I just had to give her flowers because when I watched her, man. But anyway, Hereditary. Now, Hereditary, y'all, I have to say, this is one of the scariest movies I've ever seen. I've been trying to do my videos. Why she always be doing something? I saw in the last video, she was back there like licking herself for like 5 minutes or something. Now I'm talking, now you got a hairball all of a sudden. You in camera too, so you know it. This dog be knowing what she doing. Anyway, this movie kept me locked in, I would say like 95% of the time. I had my eyes glued on the screen because it glued my eyes on the screen. Not because I just like wanted to watch it, but like they made you want to watch it. I feel like this movie did a great job at leading the audience's eyes to what they want you to look at. And like I said, the last video, I heard a lot of good stuff about this movie, and I was not disappointed. They have a lot of jump scares in this movie. They have a lot of like just flesh crawling scenes. This movie just, it is the epitome of we don't care. Like, we gonna put everything in this movie. And they did. Like, they didn't hold their tongue. You know what I'm saying? Like, none of the ideas that they had for this movie like were withheld. They gave it all in this movie, y'all. There was a few scenes that literally gave me chills up on the back of my neck, my arms and stuff. And usually to me, if a movie can do that or a scene can do that for you, that's a real, you know what I'm saying? That's a real good scene. So the movie leaves you with different mysteries early on in the movie, like mystery here, mystery here, mystery here. And on down in the movie, they end up solving the mystery that you was thinking about. Like, so they'll put something right here, and later on in the movie, they'll explain what happened. They did a very good job at keeping you, making sure that you understood what was going on in the movie. Even if you never like seen this before or heard of this before, they did a great job at making sure that they did not lose the audience in this movie. Now, Toni Collette, she wasn't the only great actor. Alex Wolff did some good acting, and Gabrielle Byrne, they did some great acting as well. That's like the whole family and you know, and everything like that. The only problem that I had in this movie was, spoiler alert, the dad, when she threw the book in the fire, instead of her turning on fire like she did the first time, the dad caught on fire. Now, I'm not understanding, I don't really understand that part. Like, was it just the demon playing tricks on her, or was it something that I missed? I didn't really understand that part. And the last thing I didn't understand is, why didn't the dad believe her? Like, you literally seen for your own eyes things that you couldn't understand. So obviously, your wife is not making up this stuff. Like, yeah, she may seem like, you know, rapid and like she's losing her mind, but you've seen the unexplainable for yourself. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't understand. Maybe he was just so in shock he didn't know what to believe. I'm not sure. This was a great film, and the ending definitely, like, they explained everything. So the rating that I give this film, and this may shock some of you all. The rating that I give this film is a 9.7 out of 10. Yes, we almost got a 10 out of 10 on this film. If it wasn't for those two parts, y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I would have gave this movie a 10 out of 10. Off rip. Definitely recommend you to watch this movie because it's a scary movie, but it's also a good movie. It's a very good movie. Like, just well put together, and all the acting and the scenes and everything, man. In this series that we watching, this is the best movie that we've seen so far, and it has a very high rating, 9.7 out of 10. With all that being said, now we're gonna get to the next film that we're going to be watching. So the next film that we're going to be watching is called Dracula. Now this is supposed to be the original Dracula. The Dracula 1931 is when this movie was created. And I guess we could just read the overview of this. The overview is, or it says, Transylvanian vampire Count Dracula bends a naive real estate agent to his will, then takes up residence at a London estate where he sleeps in his coffin by day and searches for potential victims by night. So I mean, it just seems like a practical Dracula movie. This is the original one, so we'll be watching this. It's an old movie. It looks like it's in black and white, but as we've seen before, black and white films can also have a good it could be good as well. So we're gonna check it out, y'all. I will definitely give y'all my rating. We may do 2 reviews tomorrow as well, just to try to give y'all some more stuff. But we'll see, we'll talk about that tomorrow. But yeah, this is gonna be the end of the video. I appreciate all y'all for watching. Make sure that y'all subscribe to my YouTube. If you watching this series and you enjoying it and you support me, Biz Entertainment, go ahead and drop the subscribe. It does helps a lot. Drop a like if you like the video. Comment down below any type of topics or inputs that you have and want me to talk about or want me to discuss over. And make sure that y'all follow my stream. I go live. I try to go live every day. Obviously, it's kind of hard during this series to go live, but that's where you'll catch me most of the time, chilling. My TikTok has a lot of my live clips on there, so if you just want to, see what's going on in the live, you can go there for that. And yeah, man, I appreciate y'all for watching. Appreciate y'all for staying with me on this series. Y'all have a good day, man, or a good night. I love my supporters. And man, I'll see y'all in the next video. It's your boy Lil Josh. You watching Biz Entertainment, and I'm out, man.